Hola, guapa. Hola, guapa. Hola, amigo. Oh, the grizzly dances. Oh, he dances. Sí, el gusto dancing. Adiós. Buenos días. Hola. Got 5 watching. We're waiting for something to happen. Down to 2. Libertarian minded. Good morning, good sir. How we doing? We're sitting under a date palm, waiting for the dates to drop. And when these dates drop, it might be worth eating. I don't know. Deli my pudding. He's enjoying the sunrise. It's a tall tree. Yeah, all these palms are tall. Yeah. These ones are taller than the newer ones, obviously. And that one on the beach ain't as tall as these neither. But lovely trees. And the only thing with these trees is they're decorative. They don't give any shade. And the fruits are not harvested. A good palm tree, you should have a lot of shade from a good palm tree. Look at that. John Tracy, good morning, good morning. How's it going? The beach is still being cleaned as we can see. They send the tractor in at night. And then obviously they send in these foot workers in the daylight hours. Metal detector finally packing his stuff up and leaving the beach. I wonder how many gold chains and stuff we found today. He don't look like a rich man, not wearing the wife beater's dress. So here we are in Alicante. We've been here a couple of weeks now. Going on 3 weeks. As soon as I arrived here, I met a fella from Ireland. And he's a little bit eccentric. And he's talking about having a job for me in the near future. But I'm not sure if he's quite on board. I think he's just talking the talk. So we'll see. It'll be a good little number. Night's watchman. Oh, we got marathon attenders. They do this every weekend. I'm not sure if they do it every day. Yeah, but look, see if you can count how many there are. Last time I seen them running, I was sleeping up at the library, and there must have been at least 500 runners. Well, that looks like about 20. I was hoping to get down here a bit earlier and catch that sun. I left the charging point at the right time, but bumping into the eccentric Irish fella this morning kind of delayed us a little bit. Excuse me while I laugh at a female driver. She's trying to park in a parking space. She's come too close to the curb, and her wheel is trying to mount the curb. Whereas if she straightened her wheels, she'd get an extra foot and a half. Oh, that's an Arctic Nick Williams' accent. Oi, do you know Arctic Nick Williams? You sound like him. So it's a good start this walk this morning. I found a grinder, and it had enough weed in it for a little smoke. And funny thing is it's literally opposite McDonald's. You know where we'd be waiting if it wasn't so early. Yeah, why wait outside a place that don't open for another 2 hours? Another 2 fucking hours before the McDonald's opens. I trust their coffee, so it's not very strong. So yeah, it's quite a pleasure drinking not a strong coffee. If we go to any of these Spanish cafes, the coffee is way too strong for my tolerance these days. I want to sleep today. Yeah, I don't want to be wired tonight from lack of sleep. And most days we'd already be asleep. Yeah, we'd be asleep long before that sun comes up. Christine, watch this, right? He's he's looking very comfortable, isn't he? No tension on the lead. But he's ready to go as soon as he hears me or smells the rucksack moving. He's ready. Do you know, Christine, like at the moment, the day's warming up already. I mean, what was the temperature an hour ago when I was talking to Purpleaki? I think it was 26 Celsius. Yeah. And now it's sat, I suppose, in a street that gets heated up all day, every day. Yeah. If I've got enough battery, and I'm still live, I'll show you where our trees are that we rest during the day. We had a couple of days rest actually. Yeah, we were down there yesterday and most of the day before, not doing much, just enjoying the park. Right, hang on, I'm gonna put you down on that bench a minute because trying to buckle up and tighten me straps quite difficult. What do you call them, wanker? That's a question I often ask him when he stands there scratching. So there's a couple of bars along here, but them's all closed until I don't know when. Night times when we walk past here, I often think about sleeping on those chairs. We haven't yet. Oh, it's a toy poodle. Hello, toy poodle. Surprised to see it walking. Oh, look at this. Check this out. These are cool. I use these for refreshing myself. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can put any size thing in there. Yeah, it's got sensors, look. It's cold water. It tastes disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Worst tap water I've ever tasted. Yuck. But it's cold. So it's all right for, I don't know, it's kind of all right for washing my hands and face. But it tastes disgusting. So he's happy as long as he gets to sniff. Yeah. As long as he gets to sniff and piss, he's happy. Yeah. Oh my dear, Captain Jack is here with us in spirit. Swear down now. Every time I lay down, I feel that pressure on my feet. Yeah, I know it's the wind blowing on me, but you know, it just seems a little bit coincident that it's only my feet that seems to get affected by the wind when I'm sleeping. So I know it's Captain Jack caught up there in the wind, and yeah, he knows I'm affected by the wind. So yeah, it does feel like he's attached himself. Look at you dribbling on the chops. You smell a female and sees them. Oh, hola. That's why you're wearing a muzzle. Yeah. Yeah, people don't trust you. Grizzles don't give a fuck about all that song and dance. Oh, don't give a fuck. Going up and over, that's not a pissing ground. That's the railway. That'll take you to Benidorm. He's been up here before. Last time we came up over this way, there was a woman smoking a joint. So the whole ways we were walking up here, we kept getting a whiff of that weed. It was lush. And she kept twerking. And she kept stopping and doing some funny leg stretches, you know, to show that she had fit legs. Yeah. But she was of a distance where I couldn't say hello. Or I most certainly would have. I said, yo, you got my medicine. Hola, el bien. I'm not sure if she's tired from exercise or if she's just weary of grizzles. One thing I've noticed about this place, people are walking their dogs all day, every day. Yeah, same places, same hour. And it's quite boring. But it's quite community, sort of like at the same time. And it's good for Grizzles, you know, like he's making friends. He making friends. Yes, he is. So this is some of the old walls. You can enter in the castle down here. I think they've got a lift that goes all the ways up. It is, yeah. I think there's no dogs allowed. There's always a big queue out there as well. So we found a new charging point this morning. Early hours this morning. Yeah, about 4 o'clock I found it. Maybe just after. If we goes this way, then we'll avoid them sleeping. Yeah. We know people sleeping down that ways, and they've got dogs. And one of their dogs is extremely alert and aware of Grizzles because he's protecting 2 females. Yeah. As well as rucksacks and people. Oh, that little bit of weed that was in the grinder certainly touched the sides. I've got a bit of dry mouth. I'm thinking it was CBD. Look at homeless people on the streets in a different Christine. Some people are out on the streets because they've got nothing else. I'm out on the streets because I like it. Yeah, I'm not happy with the lack of work. I could quite easily not even be out on the streets. You know, I'd much rather be in the orchards, self-sustainable environments, and live outdoors. Normally, from my understanding, people out on the streets are attention seeking. Yeah, more than anything else. They're looking. They're out there. They've got potential, and they need somebody to put a spotlight on it. In environments like this, you'll find people out on the streets, but it's a business. Organized. Hola, Capitán. I kicked it, so I've got to pick it up. That man is walking faster than us. So when I came here 10 years ago, I've got photographs of me in my hammock with these trees here. Yeah, don't know if you can see them, but I've got pictures of me and my hammock with that cluster of trees over there. That wasn't there. That Chiringuita, that disabled platform and stuff wasn't there. None. We've come from about 100 plus kilometers from that direction. Speak soon, Christine, for sure. Nice one, my dear. You have a good weekend. Happy Saturday. Or as they says in Spain, Feliz final de semana. Yeah. At the end of the thing there, that's a big stage, that black thing. That's a stage. And then the next little bit of black thing, that's a nightclub. And I think they're partying 24/7 at the moment. And the land beyond that, that's Santa Polo, I think. We got friends with a cafe in Santa Polo. Yeah. Last time, a couple of years ago, speaking with them, they weren't very well. So if we went there, we'd be taking gifts of wellness. Hola. Oh, it's you again. Hola, hola. Dude, guapo. Buen días. I know. Ciao, ciao. That dog likes talking to us. I forgot about you until I came up and you said hello. Otherwise, I say hello first, all right? Hola, puppy. Oh, yeah. Functioning water. Buen día. Here's a chicas. Facial expressions. Curioso. El bueno. Hembra, muy enthusiastic. Muy bien. Hola, amor. Carly, nombre?
No, es Alma.
Alma. Oh.
Vamos.
Es de Mukmuk. Es de Ugar.
Sí.
Muy bien. Muy feliz. Necesito la playa.
Alma.
Perdón. Mucho perros gusta. Mucho perros. Sí. Muy hyper. ¿Cuántos años? ¿2 años?
No, 1 y medio.
Sí, 1 medio, sí. Muy bien. Mukmuk el 7 años. Arriba octubre, noviembre.
Okay. Dale, vamos. Vamos.
Adios. I think she wanted to access the water, Grizzly. What do you reckon? You just wants to piss somewhere and let her know who you are, innit? Well, I don't know where we're walking, but we're taking this road for now. Oh look, that's the old dwellings. Arches. I loves it, John. I loves it. Yeah, but on the lead, they don't have much chance to run around and dance like they want to, you know. Um, and here, there's no environments where that's really possible. Hola, buen día. Hola, hola. Tú también. Hola, guapa. No, perdón, guapa. Tú nacido eres. Buen día. That's a little bit silly of people walking out after their dogs. Their dogs are coming out first, muzzled and on chains. And, the people don't know what's outside. And, I say the dog's coming out with fucking anger. Which is sad. Sad to experience. Don't you think, Chris? And like you'll see, as I'm filming more and more often, if I do, he don't give a fuck about all this barking. And I think he knows the difference between male and female barking. Right, so I do know where we are. I'm not going up that road again. I did that fucking during the week. That's why we had a couple of days rest. Wait, sorry. So we're gonna walk along the main road. What time we at? Who gives a fuck? McDonald's ain't open and we're nowhere near it for another 20 minutes. Happy days. Angeline. Calamares. 11 euros. Wow. We had calamari from kebab shop just because I wanted to take the piss out of them in the kebab shop by ordering. That's a nice bicycle. Huh. Yes, Mr. Beautiful Blues is in the house. Wickedy wicked. We're just having a little walk around, wait for McDonald's to open and kill some time making use of, we're celebrating. I am celebrating. I found a charging point last night, this morning. And I think I might get away with sitting there every night until around this time of day. So I'm on a mission. Get to one of them phone shop Mickey Mouse places and get a double charger. And then I'll be able to charge up both my power packs and my mobile at the same time. You want to go up there and go and see Angeline again? Or Alma? No, her name was Alma, wasn't it? Ventilation. And chicken wire at the back to stop any pigeons from getting in. It wouldn't stop the rats from chewing through if there was something to encourage. Yep, it's warming up. Oh, look, there's a doorway we could sleep in. Oh, look, there's another doorway we could sleep in and have a beautiful view. But have noisy fucking cars 24/7 going past. No, thank you. Although we are living under those conditions anyways. We hear cars like living next to the M32. Whew. Aye, jasmine grows nice. Not as bushy as it can be. Any windswept 50 notes up here. Did I tell you about when I was on my way to potentially Portugal? I got to a place called San Roque, and I remember San Roque because it's rogue, and I was always called a lovable rogue. Well, on a rock face just like that, a 50 note, yeah, fair enough, it was on the side of the motorway. Some poor trucker lost his petrol money for that weekend, or his prostitute monies for that weekend. But there you go. Tough shit. Mother Nature provided for me. I had absolutely fuck all when I found that 50. That was like years ago. That was like 9, 10 years ago. Oh, look. These are capers. Yeah? So it's caper season, but they're going into flower. And they often look like the passion fruit flower, but they're not passion fruit. These are capers. There's one there. Well, these would be, yeah, these, but small. There's one there. That's a caper, that is. It is Saturday. Spotty teenagers work McDonald's on a fucking Saturday. Oh dear. Yeah, you know, we got spotty fucking 30-year-olds working in the McDonald's here. Oh, and this hard, this 24-hour McDonald's up the road there. Last week we treated ourselves to 25 chicken nuggets. Fucking expensive. I haven't paid that much for anything that I've eaten apart from fish and chips. And he was all tattooed, he was all staunch, and he literally threw the nuggets at me. Yep. I wanted something that me and Grizzles could share. Do you get me, yeah? I have half, he has the half. So I bite first, and he gets the second bite. Sometimes my bites are bigger, and sometimes I forget, you know, there's half and half. Sometimes I just eat the whole one. And yeah, but we've not had an argument about it yet. He does have these, he does show me these signs. He'll lay down. He'll go around the back of me and he'll lay down if I'm not sharing with him. Now these are old steps. I don't give a fuck what anyone else says. These are definitely old steps. And he doesn't want me to climb them. Oh, look at that. That's a nice bed. Wow. I'd sleep there. Wow. If it wasn't so close to the road, I'd even sleep in there. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this for a bedroom. Wow. Don't piss there, dirty bastard. Wow. The only problem with sleeping around trees and bushes is you get these fucking water pipes. It's happened to us a couple of times this last like 3 weeks that we've been here. I've been sleeping in old gardens and under trees, and next thing you know, start fucking sprinkling on me. Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Oh no, wait, is it? No, it's not. I thought that was the same tree, but that big branch growing off of there, that's growing over that one and extending out of there. But that's beautiful. What's Grizzle's favorite meat? Cooked, or no, freshly caught pigeon. Yeah, he's very fond of fresh catching his own pigeon. And do you know what, right? In all the 5 and so many months that I've been caring for him, I have never ever seen him bothered by rats. But here on the harbour, man, he goes fucking mental. Yeah, it's the only thing he really like tugs on me about is he wants to chase them fucking rats. Okay, well, for starters, I'm not seeing no dog signs. All right, normally when there's no dogs, yeah, it says no dogs. Yep, on entrance. Right, do you want to jump down there? I think it's a bit far. You might hurt yourself. And the last thing I want is you hurting yourself. We could walk all the way back down there. Or I can get down first and pick you up and put you down. Right, sit. Because I said, sit. No, not all the way over there. Sit. There, sit. Sit. Right. Well, that was lucky. Lucky that's not a fucking sewer. I would have just fucking lost my phone if that was a sewer. Fucking hell. Right. Don't make that same mistake twice. Come here. Don't mind hurting my own back. But yeah, to save him from jumping down, he could have hurt an ankle. Right, go this way. Why are we going this way? How fresh is it this time of day? That's kind of cold. That's kind of cold. Yeah. And then coming out here, there's warm. The last time I did any sort of fucking lining up like this, going down zigzags, I think it was on the ferry port going to Morocco. But then, whatchamacallit, there's the, what came to mind was actually the Banksy, the fucking Banksy majiggy that I attended. And we were going to do a peaceful protest. But the other people didn't turn up. But yeah, I done all the fucking zigzag, whatchamacallit, um, queuing up. Only not to be allowed in. Pissed me off, that did. I go and get some cold water, see if he wants any. Maybe I shouldn't be doing two things at once, but I'm going to have a piss in this cup as well. Oh, I don't know why that felt like it was getting a bit close to the top. It's only, it's not even half full. You know the way the sound of running water makes you want to piss more? Like you might have needed a piss, but by the time you hear that water running, you need to like really like open the bladder. All right, Mr. Tree. Hey, you like that? Is that nice? You want some breakfast? A light snack just to see him through, because in about an hour maybe we'll be resting. So that will give him something to rest on. It empties the bag. Reminds me I need to go to Mercadona today. It was closed yesterday. Evenings he gets the bigger meal. Yes, yes, yes. Buenos tardes, buenos dias. I don't know. You tell me where I'm at. Castillo de Santa Barbara. It don't open until fucking 10 o'clock. Yeah. Can you identify there? Oh, wow. I can zoom in. Yeah. I'm right here, right now. Loud and proud. What you looking at? I'm looking at where to put the phone. I think you're a bit close there, so I'll put you there. You can imagine in the nighttime, when it's all dark, when there's no eyes, I'd be naked. Nice cold water like that, it chills the blood. Oh yeah, you reckon? Something I've not seen is the sewage systems. Yeah, they're all out at sea, aren't they? They's all feeding the fish. You know, that's where they go, all the fish farms, at the end of the sewage pipes. $8:33, only another 25 minutes, and the McDonald's will be open. I landed roughly the same places where I threw my cup of fluids. I don't normally mark the territory like that. I normally just piss in a bottle, screw the lid on, dump it in the rubbish bin. Not having an empty bottle, I can't be pissing in them on, can I? So improvise. I don't want to be pissing on the doorstep of places where I might desire get my head down one day or one night. I mean, in the winter, on a day when that's closed, that would be a beautiful place to chillax. All right. flip back to the scenery. Check out the roots. I'd love to have grown up with trees like this. Wow. My teachers did me wrong by not bringing me to an environment like this. Finding this at a much younger age, jeepers. I'd certainly know what to be doing in life. Missing in action, I'd say. Jeepers. Dropping the phone in the sewage. Jeepers. Yeah, that'd definitely be a missing in action. We've got no shelter walking this way, Grizz. What a silly mistake. One day. People don't generally say buen dia around here. You know, they're not much for greeting one another. So I get myself in trouble saying hello to people. Oh dear. Hola. Buenos dias. So just up here, on them railings, that's a nice place to sleep. Get woken up by a sexy security guard, and she is sexy. I'm not sure if it's a uniform that makes her sexy, but she is sexy. Often I thought about sleeping on that patch of grass over there, but it's the sprinklers. I don't want to get woken up with a wet bed. Now we got shelter. These trees are great. Look at these, like, they're lower than me. I look at that for shadow. Yeah, but it's hot because it's quite low down. It only gives shade. It doesn't give that cool, fresh. There's no wind blowing through. Oh fuck! If there's no wind blowing through, our usual place is going to be a warm one. The amount of people I've seen trying to drag these chairs away. Obviously not these ones, but you know, like it's quite a common thing in this city. It's these chairs spontaneously put in places. There's better shade this way in there, Grizz. You knows that, don't know. There's better shade. Oh look, that reminds me. I've got a beautiful orange. Yeah, grown in Alicante, picked from the tree by a fella that grew up with it all his life. Yeah, we're not going in there. There's dogs in there. Well, there's a dog that might bark at you. Although they're not barking at those other, oh, they're definitely there. I've just seen them. Oh no, maybe that's his dog running freely. Okay, maybe they moved. You're having a good fucking sniff, and you. I'm thinking about changing his name to Sniffer. Uh, I'm, yeah, I, yeah. I'm not sure if the Sniffer fam gonna like that much. I've shortened his name since being here as well, because nobody can pronounce Grizzles. So I just go back to the Muck Grizzles. And they say, what? And I say, Muck. But then when I says Grizzly Bear, yeah, they understand a bit better then. Oh, Grizzly. And as well, yeah, close. It's Grizzles. He's gonna be pissed off with me when I say McDonald's. But he's just had his breakfast. No, I'm not going that way. But I'm not going that way. But I'm going this way. Mm. How am I doing for battery? 22%. What did I have? 40 something percent. Yeah. Well, if they're not there, maybe I'll be there later when the shade hits. I don't know what it is about these holes in the in the wall here, but I want to go in. It's the only building around there that I've said I want to get in there. With the building like this, it accesses the what you might call it, the castle. For the art lovers, we got some wall art going on here. Hey, John Tracy, you uses YouTube to make your videos, don't you? I think. Hold on. Hold on. My police. Hold on. Ciao. Adios. How's a happy little one? Buen día. We've been up those stairs. There's a nice church out there. We continued up and we got accused of being the police. That's twice that's happened. We went walking down the beach the other day and all the whistles like it was fucking red alert went on. Buen día. Hola. I've just seen the first signs of something that I wanted, that I'm quite impressed with. Yeah. and now they're not here. They're there on that lamppost and that lamppost. There's one on that. There's one coming up on this lamppost. And there's an empty bottle. I much prefer my own bottles. I don't really, no, don't really fancy recycling. I don't need a piss now. I had a piss 5 minutes ago. Ah, dang. Oh, they sell meatballs. These stickers that I was about to show you, I think are absolutely awesome. Yeah, have you got them in your place? Like, I think this one's from last year. Yeah, that one might be from last year because it's all scratched off. But check this out. It says, "Scan for weed deliveries." I mean, isn't that just awesome? But then you come walking down the road further, like we are, like I am, like I might not. Because there's this really cool place that we like to hang around. Not to walk that side at night time, you get blinded. Floor lights. Boom. Yeah, they're there. Old stone, new stone. So this is my favorite place here, right? Because of one simple thing. We got water. Yeah. I can sit here in the nighttime when these restaurants are closed and I can have a naked stripped down wash. I can wash every part of my body. That graffiti wasn't there a couple of days ago. And then there's one of these cold water dispensers. There's nice benches. I'd normally put my rucksack there, fill up the water bowl, and get his dinners out, have a bath, and chillax. Oh yeah, and that's the police station. That's the police station. Yeah, they got active police in there. And he comes out and he greets Grizzles when he sees us in the daytimes. So we're going to go back down to the road where we were walking because this other thing I want to show you. Don't walk here in the nighttime because these lights blind you. €4 for a fucking ice cream from them bastards in Soho, so I don't go there. No way. I get 3 scoops for €4 to the place that I go to. That's my favourite corner shop. If I'm feeling peckish, I'll get a couple of his sandwiches. I used to get cold meats and cheeses from there. Last time I was there, like 10 years ago or whatever. But back to this place. I got absolutely fucking orgasmed. Yeah, when I seen that. When I seen that, I thought, yes, mate. Yeah, and it wasn't the first time I'd seen it. I thought that was fucking awesome. And everything on the shelves is CBD. I go to the counter and I ask them, you got any real weed? And they says, no, it's illegal. So why the fuck have you got cannabis shop? Yeah? Call it a fucking CBD shop. But it ain't fucking cannabis to cannabis users. So it looks like I have to put myself in a position where I'm growing it again. Just to guarantee that I know what the fuck I'm smoking. Hola, helicopter. Buenos dias. Hola, hola. Yeah. You're tough. Ha ha. I was asked the other day why I call these little dogs helicopters. Yeah, people are getting used to me calling their dog helicopter. And they said, why do you keep calling my dog helicopter? I said, because you keep lifting it up like it's a fucking helicopter. Anytime you see grizzles, your dog becomes a fucking helicopter. I don't expect you to walk on that drain. Lots of construction work going on. And McDonald's is still fucking closed. Muck calf. Fucking part-timers. I got a dozen people waiting. Shit. I don't know why he's smiling at me. Has he seen my videos? Right, where's the nearest bench in the shade? Over there. Corey, before anybody else gets there, forget about pissing on the trees. We're on a mission. Quick. Corey. Faster. You slowed down. Corey. This is where I found the grinder. Yeah? Is it your grinder? Did I smoke the last year weed? I don't think anybody that's a connoisseur smoker would have even bothered rolling that into a joint. Get these fucking straps off. Oh, that's nice. Well, with this freaking whatchamacallit, YouTube thingy, I don't know if you knew this, but I don't know if you can see that, but I can zoom in and out. Yeah, can't do that with freaking whatchamacallit, with StreamYard. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome. I like the artwork on this building. There's a couple of nice buildings with artwork, but most of them are just freaking boring high rises. But then you get this, wait, excuse me, that's alright, yeah, but then you get that one over there. I like those tits on the building. I don't know why, yeah, I don't know why. But I've always enjoyed those tits on towers, on buildings. Is it a steeple that goes on the very top? I don't know. I'm so long without the language. Back to palm trees and me. Yeah. And if you got a problem with that, tune out, turn off. My interactive diary and nothing more. Was you listening back in the day when I used to advertise this as my interactive diary? Loud and proud, keeping it real, leaving a trace. Happy days for the one loving. And then streetwise spirituality came along as the mass detective. And you got love for the love. So we're going to have to add that one in. Because I like that one. I often go into other people's channels, and do love for the love. Yes, bro. Nice to see you. I forgot to burn the paper off. I had a mouthful of fucking paper smoke. Ugh. That's what you get for multitasking. So, we sized up a boat trip, yeah, and I'm gonna do it with Grizzles. I've already asked the skipper and the captain if my companions welcomed. Yup. And then when we've done that, that's only a little trip. Then when we've done that, we'll try one of the bigger trips. Like maybe going to Benidorm on the boat. Walking back to Benidorm is on the menu. Yeah. Walking back to Benidorm and beyond is on the menu. Which way we walk back to Benidorm, I don't know. And at the moment, there ain't anything else on the menu. But it would be nice to stick around for another 2 weeks at least. Speak with this crazy Irishman, eccentric Irishman, and see if his words are true. If his words are true about being a night watchman for his place, then happy days. We might give that a go for a few months. Mate, yeah, we got this. We got this tiling around here at the moment. Yeah, it looks like it could do with a change. I mean, this is as rough as a fucking swimming pool that I just scrubbed out and painted. Do you get me? Yeah. Hold on. It takes a hammering every night. Well, maybe not every night, but definitely in the summer months. They be hosing it down. I'm not sure if they continue that in the winters, but yeah, they come through every one of these streets, hosing them down, power washing them. A bit more powerful than a hose pipe. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. That means McDonald's will be open. I'll smoke a cigarette and then I'll continue to McDonald's. Get me not so strong coffee, and I'll have the olive oil and tomato. The other week when I had that, I had I was the first customer for the tomato and olive oil, and I seen them put the fucking tomatoes in the machine, blended them up there and then, made me a fucking tomato smoothie. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I never expected that. I expected them to open up fucking tube of, what you call it, tomato ketchup or something, and yeah, give it a couple of squirts of that. But no, real fucking tomatoes. We're in Alicante yet. Yeah. And for anybody that's been to Alicante, they tell you this is Alicante. Look, you can see by the casino, the inside hotel, what we got over here, the Halcon. You got Burger King just there. You got the Irish bar up the road there. You got McDonald's just there, and you got other stuff. Yeah, this is Alicante, and if I zoom in, right, on this, yeah, that's ALLA, and that's supposed to be for Alicante. Yeah, that's the Alicante emblem, or coat of arms, or shoe. Yeah. Been here nearly 3 weeks now. Well rested. But it's so freaking hot in the daytimes for the grizzles, yeah, and for like many hours in the evenings, the ground, yeah, it's the floor that he's got to walk on. It's warm, it's hot, and it's laying down, yeah, the ground's warm. So he's always at that ground temperature. But then, like, we spend a couple of nights down at the San Gabriel, yeah, and he gets to play on the beach. You know, he gets to have a bath. Only thing with San Gabriel, the parks there for daytime shade are tiny, absolutely tiny. That's the only reason we're not there all day, every day. No, that's better. My skin feels a bit softer now I've added a bit of water. We can see the airplanes flying from the airport. Don't know if I can zoom in, but you should be able to see it. Oh, yeah. Going beyond them trees there. Where is it? If I remember. Yeah, there. See? Cool. Yeah. So they come from that direction. I think, yeah, more that direction. Treated Grizzles to his own shitbag bone. Actually picking his shits up these days. Carrier bags. I've ditched the carrier bag idea. My turds fit in those bags just as easy. Easier, actually. You know, easier. Yep. I can nearly stand up and squeeze one out. Nearly. I've not quite mastered it yet. Yeah. But soon those muscles will be toned up and ready. Yeah, soon I'll be able to stand there and like flex me butt cheeks open and squeeze straight into the bag. Hold my cheeks open whilst wiping, whilst washing, whichever method I decide. I've actually love kebab shops. They overload you with napkins. Yeah, so I've been wiping. It's a dirty thing, dirty. Wiping, yuck. Not washing. That's the only way I like it. So yeah, picking up his turds. I've not been carrying around a water bottle to dilute it where he pisses, but I am buying doggy bags. Or we can't really call it doggy bags, because that's what people get when they leave the restaurants, isn't it? Can I have a doggy bag, please? No, we call them shit bags. Yeah, I've been buying shit bags. Shit bags. Or because we're in Spain, bolsa. Bolsa is bag. So, caca is shit. Yeah. Well, actually, merda is shit. Caca is like the excrements. Yeah. But then, yeah, it's a, so, bolsa is perro and dog, and para is four. Yeah. Para mi perro. Yeah. We got a lot of dog nonsense around here. They love eyeballing on my grizzles. Them's like, yeah, fucking, they stop. They even give us greetings and gold tickets. Yeah. Surprised I haven't had any already, like sitting here. Yeah. Most places I sit, I get people crossing the road and coming over with golden tickets. Maybe because I'm smoking and I'm sat on the bench oddly. Uh, I don't smoke so much these days. Opinionated gangster. That's a new title, isn't it? Can I speak? Well, I'm not bloody muted, am I? You can hear me good, can you? You're absolutely right, Mr. Beautiful Blues. You're absolutely right there. They're not saying hello to me. They're not checking me out. Yeah, very few times I get people eyeballing me. Yeah, miss. Yeah, them's stuck on him. I have to say hola, and then people glance at me like, "What are you interfering with?" Yeah, I get that a lot. Like I'm the rude one. See that? Just pick up my bag and he's ready. I mean, he knows it's time for sleeping. This time of day, fucking hell, it's bedtime. But we're not doing bedtime yet. We're going for coffee and tostada at McDonald's in Alicante. Yeah, on the main strip, not the 24-hour one. Yo no habla español, no. No, you're told, yo, no. Yo simply habla alemán. Por favor, ¿dónde es McDonald's? Muchas gracias. Buenos días. Here's McDonald's. I was taking the piss. Yeah. I wonder why I was taking the piss. Oh, yeah, I know why. Because I can. It's Saturday morning. It's the weekend. Like, motherfucker. I bet that bag weighs about 10 kilos and it's not even got any dog food in it. You need your you need that shortened. We're shortening it just in case. Muy bien. I was gonna call it a lie, okay? Yeah. It's not a lie. It is what it is.
Puede pedir por aquí y si es un menú por ahí.
He just lays there patiently waiting to be collected. So slow. They got two of them working, but it's fucking slow. Jesus. They need a better coffee machine. And then people jump in the queue as well.
¿Uno?
So slow. The way she cleaned that steamer. Hola. Un tostado con aceite de tomate. Un café con leche.
¿Algo más?
Ahora,
4.40.
¿eh?
4.40.
No. Menú.
Ah, el menú. ¿Qué me tienes que decir?
¿Es diferente?
3.20. ¿Qué es? Aquí. Ya, voy a pedir una señor. ¿Pero qué pasa?
This one's gonna piss everyone off. It's not just as easy as collecting a glass on. It's actually doing something. And it looks like as the first one, she's gonna squeeze my tomatoes for me. Nope, not yet. At least the toast is under the grill. I wonder why it's a different price if I get tostadas separate. Like, it's the menu. They've got it on the menu. And she tried charging me fucking 220, 420.
¿Quieres azúcar?
Sí, please. Tres.
¿Tres?
Tres.
Sí, claro.
Gracias.
Sí.
Well, it wasn't timing, but that wasn't fast. That was the slowest experience ever in a takeaway. Luminate. You want water? He's drinking that extra little bit because he's just had his breakfast. All right. Now this is weird. Look at this, right? She tried giving me 1 sugar. I said 3. Yeah. So in total, she gave me 4. Now that's perfect because 4 was actually my number. Yeah, I actually wanted 4. So you get a coffee with a bun. Yeah, okay, that's toasted. Olive oil and salt. Yeah, that's what you get for 3.20. Happy days. Other places are doing similar for 2.40. I've seen a place doing for 2.40. Buenos días. So that's how I decorate mine. Put the tomato on first, then the olive oil, freaking loads of olive oil. Awesome. I like olive oil. Getting a bit messy there. Gotta mix that up. Happy days. Work that into the soft bread underneath. Happy days. Oh yeah. Make sure that olive oil gets into the bread. Otherwise it dribbles everywhere. It ain't a bad thing. I quite like putting olive oil onto my skin. Last time I sat here, 10%. Had a fella come out of there with a coffee in his hand, and he asked me to buy him a coffee. I said, "You got a coffee in your hand?" He says, "This one's for me missus." I didn't see no missus around. I said, "No." People watching. I see people with tattoos, maybe on their right arm, and it looks like their right arm's disabled. But it's the same with people with tattoos on their left arm, the sleeves, or those that are walking with leg tattoos. When they got a leg tattoo, it's almost like whichever leg they've got tattooed is disabled. Like people put more effort into displaying their tattoos, but if you look at their tattoos, they don't like it. Except the Russians, yeah. The Russians I've seen with tattoos, they loves it. Oh, forgot me salt. For some weird reason, it feels like I've got a spliff behind my ear, but I don't. I still haven't mastered what they says in Spain for bon appetit, but I think it's like capoveche or bon proveche or something like that. Sounds like the German fella just kicked over the wet floor sign. So yeah, very slow service in there this morning. And the spotty 30-year-old don't know how to count. I know, I've been here more than a decade, yeah. Yeah, exactly a decade. September 2024, 2014. Uh, I'll have to get my liquid stick out. Sexy, and you know it. Oh yeah. Oh, they sounded English. Coffee glasses sticking to everything. We was at McCaff and I got myself tostada with tomato and olive oil and salt with a coffee and 4 sugars. They've got croissant. They got these donut-looking things, which is odd. I was looking for the macaroons. When I was here 10 years ago, they had macaroons. They got nice-looking muffins, but them like £3. I go Mercadona and get these cakes, much better for me, much tastier. Motor City, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. The territorial street tramps back. This is a place for begging every day, every morning. I seen him get in an argument with a girl. Uh, Nothing but palm trees around here, bud. Oh, and a McCaff. They got a McDonald's next door. I've not been in there. No. Morning, Kev. I don't normally do coffee anymore, but it's something about this McDonald's coffee. It don't have that same Spanish coffee buzz. It's very mild. Very mild. Hey, guess what I found? We've got a Timmy Norton's. Yeah, it's in the train station. I found it accidentally yesterday. I went to go for drop my guts, which is failure. Which is how I discovered I can nearly drop my guts in a stood up position. Yeah, so Tim Norton's one day. I'll have to try it. We got it, Timmy's. The train station, you gotta produce your freaking ticket to use their public services, their toilet. I was gonna drop my guts out there, and then I was gonna put my phone on charge, get sneaky 20-minute charge. But having to show me a ticket, non-existent ticket, just go for a dump. I needed to go for a dump, so we went walking. There we go. Alright, first things first, shorten that. Nearly forgot the knife. No, you're making a mess of this thing. Look, 10 years ago when I was here, see that? That's PowerPoints. 10 years ago, you used to be able to use that at 3 o'clock in the morning. Which I was very fond of doing. What there? Stinks of raw sewage around here. I'm not sure because of that drain. It might be that drain, or it might be these holes, but it might just be the water that they use in general. Oh yeah, we don't want to walk there. It's fucking cyclist lane. So, did we pay? Yes, we did. Did we enjoy that? A little bit. Here we cross over and enjoy that little bit of heat. Or should we walk the back street and get your bottle of water? We'll walk the back street and get that bottle of water. Yeah. Night times, this changes color and it shoots up water, and you get loads of people dancing and stuff in there. Oh, she's not open. The shop of chaos is not open. That's unbelievable. That's absolutely disgusting. The shop of chaos isn't open. I can't show you, but it is fucking chaos. I'll teach you playing on your mobile phone. What you got there that we want? Oh look, power bank renting. 3 hours, €3. One day, €7. They rent out power banks. That's odd. Thought you wanted to piss there. Just having a sniff, will you? I've learned it's very important for the dogs to have their sniffing time. Yeah? I'm with a boy dog. You got to be extremely patient because they're going to be sniffing on egg. You might say he's a junkie for the piss. I'm faking out when he smells a female piss. Jeepers, his nose is welded to the floor. Yeah, fucking hell. Jeepers. I'm not sure if there's rehabilitation for that sort of addiction. Well, the first beggar, he went to his office. After he said hello to me, he went straight to his office. Fire stick. What's that? Firework. That's mad just leaving a big firework there, because that's a big firework. Look at that. That's a big ass firework. Now the reason we're here, right, is because it's shaded and it's fresh and it's got beautiful trees. This park has got greater trees than the park that we normally at. Absolutely gorgeous. That's one tree, look. Yeah. And you can see it's one tree. You see? Yes, 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 David. The chef. Sorry, did I greet the chef? Kev from Motor City Maniac. Ed, John Tracy. Country Roadless. In full now. Wow, people sneaking past. Mr. Beautiful Blues, head of turtle. Nice one, dude. Hey, I'm about to run out of battery. I had my 10% warning a little while ago. These trees are native to where you're from. These are Australian trees, yeah? These trees are from Australia. Yeah? They got planted here about 120 years ago, I think. I think. Like, absolutely gorgeous. That's one tree. That is one tree. Yeah? Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, fucking gorgeous. I don't like this fenced off like this. No, I don't. You know? But I tell you what, yeah, there's a sign in this park and it says, like, look at that. Yeah? That's like a house in there. Hold on. Buenos dias. Good morning. Hello, hello. It's a fig tree, all right? It's a fig tree. And they call them hiccups, yeah? Or ficus, ficus, I think it's, yeah, ficus. Tobacco shop's not even feckin' open. Like, what the feck going on? McDonald's only just opened, and it throws off non-edible fruits, this type of tree. Look, there's a sanction for not picking up your dog shit, 210 euros. And you can get fined 210 euros for climbing the fucking tree as well, or just by getting in it. You know, going in the roots. Well, they're not actually roots. These are columns. Yeah. Look. Look. Tree. Damaging or removing tree roots, 300. 210 for climbing the tree. Like, for fuck's sake. You're not allowed to fucking climb the tree, for fuck's sake. Look, for in Spanish and in English. And I think it's actually got a Catalonian as well. It's a Moreton Bay fig, or Australian fig. Family of the Mariaceae. Oh, ficus is the old fig name. Macrophylla means large leaf. I've seen leaves bigger. I've had ganja leaves bigger than that. You can grow 50 meters tall. It's a forever green. And then it says down there are 23 trees registered in the catalogue. Oh, one of the species most listed in the catalogue. It's 23 of its type. Oh yes, we do need to preserve these trees for whatever it takes. They're not allowed to cut them down. They shouldn't even be allowed to interfere with them. You know, like putting them in concrete fucking areas. You get me, yeah? They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Hmm? They shouldn't be allowed to put fucking lights on around them. It's not natural for the fucking beings. I'm not allowed to climb it. Get your fucking concrete slabs away from it. It's more natural that man climbs trees than fucking cements them in. I heard this about doing almonds. Yeah, almond farms in America. They grows them on concrete. 3% battery. So this is the end, my friends. Maybe I'll go live later. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe never. Who knows? But between now and then, me and Grizzles, we're gonna go and get right down for the day. If I'm not allowed to climb in there, you're not allowed. Come on. Yeah, they're columns, by the way. They grow off the branches to support the branches and to feed the branches, I guess. Ciao, ciao. Adios.